Wow, wow, wow. Hello, guys. It's been a while since I've been live, but going through some emotional suffering myself the past few days, I thought was a beautiful, amazing opportunity to be vulnerable, to share a couple of thoughts with you if you are going through a difficult time. And I just know so deeply how it feels. Hi, everybody. Hi. So good to see you guys live again. We do this more often. Because sometimes we go through a period of emotional suffering when we just feel stuck in a way that we think we cannot recover from it. If you felt that way, please let me know in the comments and say yes, or I completely relate to that. If you've been in a phase where you think this feels so painful in that moment that I do not know how to get out of it. And the problem is too, in the moment that we're experiencing the suffering, we are genuinely convinced that we cannot recover from it, right? We're generally convinced that what we're going through right now is something that will affect us long term and that we don't have the strength. And this is what I want us to talk about in this short, beautiful, brief live today, is that you are underestimating your power, right? And I want you in that moment that you feel so stuck in your emotional experience like I did, because some of you might know that I lost my computer data right now, and I've been creating a beautiful, amazing course for all of you. And I had pineapple juice from like this little fruit box run into the computer because our dog Callie just jumped over it, and I didn't think about it, and for some reason I have just been shaming myself and feeling so terrible for not being smarter of saving the files of the course, because like, how can I not know that? And it's funny because everything is on my iCloud, and I thought it was in the same folder as everything, but for some reason this file is not saved among my other files. So I've just been devastated because I've put months and months of work into this course, and I just saw myself spiraling in this emotional experience of, oh my God, you are so stupid. Like, how could you make such a mistake? What is wrong with you? Like, just really going back and forth of shaming myself, but also being sad about the loss, feeling like I can't do it again. And then I had this moment of really understanding and catching myself of, hey, like, you need to learn in this moment. And that's something, I've worked towards a long time now, to understand and feel that everything will be all right, that we always are guided by the universe, by God, by our angels. You are, and I love that comment too, everything happens for a reason, dear. I absolutely agree. So when you are in that moment where you're feeling emotionally stuck or feel like you don't want to continue your life, is so challenging, I want you to remember that everything will work out for you at the end of the day, even if you can't see it in that moment. And you do not have to feel that truth in that very moment. It's actually okay if you're just constantly reminding yourself, repeating that affirmation, repeating it to yourself, that even if I don't feel like that in that very moment, it is okay for me to feel my current emotional experience. You don't have to make it mean anything about your future, about yourself, about if you're smart or not, about the guilt and shame that you're putting on you in that very moment. So, and one thing I think that really helps is writing when you're not in the state where your nervous system is dysregulated and you're in a good headspace. It really helps when you write it down. So either have it on a piece of paper or record it as a voice memo where you have a reminder when you're in this calm, good state. It's like, hey, so I do this you can do it for your future self. Where I say like, hey, remember when this and this happened and it felt so shitty and you thought you're literally not going to survive or, overcome this, and you did, and you got out of it stronger than before, and it formed who you are today, and it inspired you to become a better version of yourself. And I want you to go on this inspired rant to let your future self know when you're stuck in this emotional response, that it will be all right, that you can get through this. right? And just having that reminder is like a great little tool and trick to keep yourself a little bit more grounded in that moment. Again, it's okay if you do not believe that truth in that moment or feel like that's, something that resonates with you, as long as you can just go back to this reminder that you put on your phone or written down of like, hey, remember, and I want you right now too to like remember some times where you actually pulled yourself out of a shit place where you thought your life is over. And I feel a lot of us have that when they think about relationships, or like failed tests and all those things. Remind yourself how it formed your character, how you went stronger out of it, and how your experience ultimately got better through the challenge, right? Because life is never gonna just be flowers and rainbow and all these beautiful things. That's part of life, but the human experience is not designed to only be happy, right? Like positive vibes only. The human experience is designed for you to go in depth, to explore your character, for you to learn how you can ride the freaking waves when it's, when it's rocky. And it just helps you to just create a different mindset and different point of view in your experience and what you want to create. So this is a short life, but I want to reiterate again, when you're in this emotional rut and you feel stuck, try to remind yourself that you can find back to your balance. You've done this before. You're freaking stronger than you think you are. And the moment that you feel like you're out of this like unregulated nervous system response, write it out. Be like, remember all the freaking good moments that you were able to pull yourself out of it, where you thought you wouldn't survive it, where you thought you wouldn't get out of it, and you came out of it stronger. And guess what? Exactly the same is going to happen with you in this moment. And I love how this is so applicable to my own experience right now. Hello, hi everybody. And like how for me in that moment, it just didn't feel like the truth, especially yesterday. I literally was in a state where I was like, I will never recover from this. I was like, this is the dumbest thing I have ever done. I can't believe that I'm in such a felt like evolved space. And I still make mistakes like this. I'm like, oh my goodness, how can this happen? Like the shame was eating me up, where I was like, I need to, and that's something, by the way, that gets me out of like a regulated nervous system response, is when I move my body. I had to move my body, right? Emotions are energy in motion. They're in your body. So like take the time to move, to release, to whatever it is you need to get rid of those reactions in your body, right? I love breath work too. I posted actually a great clip of meditation from Ram Dass that I absolutely love. So if you want that, I can send it to you guys. You can just send me a message. It was a beautiful podcast that helped me to kind of get out of an emotional rut. But yeah, just believe in your strength. Believe that you can get out of it. You are stronger than you think. I don't know who needs to hear this today, but you are freaking stronger than you think. I promise you can get out of it. And if, you need the support, this is it. This is your sign. There's so many beautiful, awesome humans in here as well. Connect with each other, love each other, and just always remember that you are not alone. We're all going to experience a plethora of emotions and situations throughout this life, and that you got this. Feel it all, witness it. Hell yeah. And even if that means like sometimes witnessing it can be so painful, right? But you got the capacity to sit with uncomfortable emotions. I know you do. So that's it. I just wanted to connect with you guys live. It's been a while. I will hold myself accountable to come more often live. And follow the live hug. I give you guys all a big hug too. This was so fun and so lovely. Hi, Callie. Hi. Yeah, that's about it, guys. I hope you have a great day. Let's connect here soon again. I am underestimating my power. Well, you know what? You make the decision today that you stop underestimating your power. Find the things that you're good in, find the things that you're passionate about, and remind yourself that you are the creator of your reality. You can do whatever the freak you want. Why do we sit with uncomfortable emotions? Why? Because we have to. Right? If we don't learn how to sit with uncomfortable emotions, we miss out on so many important, big, amazing moments in our life, because a lot of things that are amazing lead a lot of things that are amazing require sitting with the discomfort of being afraid of failing, of not wanting to do the work, not wanting to go through something that might feel icky in the moment, because things that we're not used to do and that feel foreign, our body immediately thinks it's a threat, immediately thinks, oh my God, this is something new, and something new normally signalizes in our body that it is a threat. Yes, we sit with uncomfortable emotions because that's where growth happens. Beautifully said, Natalie. Exactly, right? So that's one of the most important skills. I promise you this, by the way. If this is one of your tools that you learn this tool, learn how to sit with uncomfortable emotions, because it's going to help you to set boundaries, going to help you to choose yourself, right? Even if it feels uncomfortable, right? We don't want to disappoint people, right? We often want to please people, and so we avoid setting boundaries or standing up for ourselves or doing what we want. And like, just by realizing your goals or that business, or like going for that trip, whatever that might be for you, it will require you to sit with uncomfortable emotions. So that was beautiful. I loved this. We're gonna tune in live soon again, maybe. You guys let me know what you want to talk about. And then I hope you have a beautiful day. I send you all the healing and all the love and all the capacity to sit with whatever comes up. And I promise you, you are stronger than you think. Don't underestimate yourself. Yes. The nighttime is where the magic happens. You're so welcome. Yay, this was so awesome. Have a good day, guys.